After you perform any movements, you want to stretch, and I recommend performing all of these stretches regardless of what you do. We're going to start off with your band or your scarf for our three-way hip stretch. Band or scarf goes around your foot, and then lie yourselves down, have the other foot on the floor, and then we straighten them out. You can have a block under your head if that's more comfortable. So what we're looking for is this knee needs to be straight. If it's like this, you're just going to stretch your bum. So nice straight knee. It doesn't matter if your leg is down here. We're all different. We all stretch differently. I'm just going to bring that up so we're feeling that in your hamstrings, just behind the knee here. They go in the back, up the back of the thigh. So straighten those out. I'm just going to straighten the other leg out. It increases the stretch, and it's also going to stretch the hip flexors at the front of the thigh. Okay, now this part everybody loves. You take that leg across the centre line of your body. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? Marvellous. It's a good stretch into your glutes. And then we're going to take the foot out. Your crunchy hips. There's my foot. So we're stretching the inner thigh. Right, let's go to the other leg. Best way to swap around is just like this. Save you getting up. So we start here with one foot on the floor and bring the other leg up. Just give it an initial stretch. And then straighten the other leg along the mat. Straight knee, remember it's really important, otherwise the stretch is pointless. And then we're going to bring that leg across the centre line. Remember as well that you can spend longer on these stretches if you wish. Don't spend any less time than I'm doing, but you can spend a lot longer on them. Oh, that feels nice. It does, honestly. And then take the leg out the other way. Nice inner thigh stretch. Marvellous. And then bring it back to centre. We're going to stretch our glutes. Best way is from the floor. You place one ankle over one knee, and if you want, you can just push that knee away. If you want to increase the stretch, you lift that leg and just hold onto the thigh. Don't link your fingers, it's not very good for your joints. Just hold the thigh. Make sure that that knee pushes away from you. You don't want to bring it over your chest at all. So we're trying to get the shins nice at a nice angle in front of you, nice and parallel to the floor. And other side. I am doing these a little quicker, so do spend a bit more time on them once you've got the hang of them. And release. Let's do our pretzel stretch for our waist. So taking the knees to one side, keep your shoulders on the floor, excuse me, and you can wind the top leg around the bottom one if you wish, but it's quite strong as far as stretches go, so make sure that your back is in good enough nick to be able to handle it. Don't want to overcook it. And then across to the other side. Again, spend a little longer on this one if you wish. Knee over or knees here. It's absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so back to centre. We're going to sit ourselves up and we'll have a nice spinal stretch forward. On or off your blocks. Flex your feet. Exhale. Nice big stretch down towards those toes. Take a breath. And then legs into a V position. Flexed feet. Don't know if you can see. Well, that's better, isn't it? You can see me from there. So we're just going to stretch over towards one foot. This is good for your hips and your waist. Make sure that you're not pointing that elbow down. Helps sometimes to look under your armpit to make sure you're targeting your waist. Then you can turn and you can put your nose towards your knee. And then we go to the other side. Over we go. You'll always be a little stiffer on one side than the other. Look under the armpit to make sure you're targeting the waist. And then turn, nose towards the knee. And then back to centre. And then just fold forward if you're able, as far as is comfortable. And hold that position. And then back to centre. Bring your legs together and sit comfortably. So we'll have a shoulder stretch, bring the arm across, hook the other underneath, and we pull that towards us. If you want, you can turn and look over that shoulder. Some people like to do that. Gives you a bit of a stretch through your neck. And the other side, arm across. And back to centre. We'll do our rhomboids in between the shoulder blades. So hold your forearms and I want you to push forward and open up those shoulder blades and then just drop your heads down. So stretching the upper back. And then take the arms around, swap the other hand to the front and stretch the upper back. And then back to centre. Place your hands behind you, take a deep breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your ribs to the ceiling and breathe out. And again, squeeze and exhale. We'll have a nice neck stretch, so ear to shoulder. And the other side. Back to centre, turn your chin, drop it down to your collarbone. And across to the other side and chin down. And back to centre and chin to chest. Back to centre, palms towards me. Take a deep breath, exhale, push forward. Inhale, up and around, and exhale, push. One more. Then we're going to do our hip flexors. I haven't forgotten Nikki, I'm going to do them. So, if like me you're working on a hard floor surface, roll your mat over. And then just going to bring one foot in front, tuck that tailbone underneath, lift the same arm. Can't quite see me, but you guys know what you're doing. Should feel that down the front of the leg. You can do this standing as well. And then other side. There we go. Tuck that tailbone, lift the arm. I'm sorry I'm half cut off. Not going to get an Oscar for this, am I? And you're all done. Well done, guys. Good work. See you next time. Bye-bye.